Broadcasting from the basement of La Penta, this is WICR.
And we're back. If you're just
Broadcasting from the basement of La Penta. Sorry.
what he said. And if you're just tuning into us, this is Thrasher Radio, and we're your hosts. I'm Merlene. And that's Fabian, and that's Gus.
I'm Fabian, hi.
Because the delay. And anyway, so we were talking about this. Hope you enjoyed the Metallica, by the way. Entertainment is a classic, right?
Yeah.
And a really long song.
It's really awesome.
Yes.
It's all right.
Anyway,
Still a good song.
so Fabian had something about Metallica. So this top 10 list.
Right. I
Yes.
have a list.
Yes.
I have the top 10 most notorious rock feuds.
Please tell me more.
This is pretty cool because we left the last half of the show talking about
The first half of the show?
the last half of the
Okay.
show. Same
Difference.
tomato.
Potato.
We left the last half talking about Motley Crue throwing some subs right at Lars from Metallica, right?
Straight out of tempo.
Yeah, right. Drummer versus drummer feuds
That's
over
straight
here.
violation, though.
So this brought up that question about these top 10 most notorious rock feuds. So I have a list here. Ooh. It's not really in any specific number, but I'd imagine the order might constitute something. I just don't know where it starts. But the first one comes down to Leonard Skinner versus Neil Young. Ooh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so like they were pretty close. They were homies. But I guess apparently this feud started when Neil Young released Southern Man in Alabama, which these songs talked about racism towards African Americans in the South.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, I know, which is pretty crazy. So so Leonard Skinner felt some type of way, obviously. But apparently this is what inspired Sweet Home Alabama. This song was a response to Southern Man and Alabama. But apparently this feud went nowhere, so I'm guessing this is number 10.
That is...
This feud went nowhere.
It's
this
not
lasted...
so big, but it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
That's so anticlimactic.
I know. I expected it to be like ongoing, some other stuff happened. But no, this happened, and I guess Neil Young felt bad, and probably a smart move apologizing.
Like who,
So they've declared
mans?
respect to each other. What?
like whose man's?
Yeah, like who's man? Exactly. Talking about
Shit.
racism in the South, you don't know what's going on. What's wrong with you? Yeah, pretty exciting. But so there's another one, Oasis versus Blur. Pretty exciting. I don't know why is that a big thing. It's weird. I never heard anything about this, but apparently it happened. It started in the mid '90s when Blur released their song Country House, which is a pretty good song. I recommend people go listen to that.
I actually never heard of the song.
What, Country House?
Yeah.
You don't listen to Blur?
No, I don't.
Really?
I don't.
Why?
I don't know.
What about you, Gus?
No.
I'd expect them to be. They'd be a band that you would like. You would like Blur.
I should probably look into them.
Yeah. No, not bad.
Okay.
But yeah, that's their song Country Houses, and it rivaled with Oasis's song Roll With It. They both appeared on the same day, but apparently this feud that just started between their songs, different counter messages, has like really gotten bad. It's gotten pretty bad. Apparently Oasis' frontman Noel hoped that Blur's singer and bassist Alex would catch blank AIDS and pass away. And die.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, right? Really quick.
Did you just drop
really
a Drake
quick
reference?
A little bit.
Yeah, she did.
I did.
What?
I'm spiraling, guys. It's really bad.
Yeah, I would. You know what? Let's continue.
First of all, wait.
Ooh, hold on. Let Fabian go with this. I like what I see on his computer.
I thought he might like this one.
Yeah, let me see.
Before that, talking about Drake real quick, the whole thing, YOLO that he did, you only live once, he did not invent that. Suicide Silence did.
I don't know who they are, but
that's fine.
Congrats to them.
So stop giving credit to Drake.
No,
not you.
Oh.
The human population.
Oh, okay. I was
Stop
going
giving
to
credit
say,
Stop giving credit to Drake, because You Only Live Once was a song by Suicide Silence, and then Drake just came out of nowhere, abbreviated, and said YOLO. Moving on.
Anyways. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one's pretty funny. This one's actually pretty funny. So the next one is Paul McCartney versus versus Michael Jackson.
Oh man.
Wait.
Who's man's?
Wait.
What?
I think I heard of this. I don't remember.
Have
Go
you
on.
heard of this? This is pretty
Hey,
funny the
wait.
way it started.
Go.
So we know they get along really well. They're both really nice people. Generally, they're very nice people.
Very talented people.
Very talented, very nice, but it's just wholesome people, right? So they were friends. I'm pretty sure Paul McCartney played or performed a song with Michael Jackson before. I think it was "The Girl Is Mine" or something like that. But apparently in 1985, an auction came up for the Beatles' back catalog rights, and it's an auction, so it's up for grabs. It's up for bid. And apparently McCartney feels really, really betrayed because Michael Jackson outbid him. Yeah. Apparently he never spoke to. Obviously, still hasn't. He's never spoken, nor will he ever get the opportunity to. Ever spoken to Michael Jackson about it, or even since about it, or even to him since it happened.
Over a bid war?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think that's a little silly.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, but then Michael Jackson. You might take it as Michael Jackson's really trying to stick it to him, because
come on, imagine them not feuding over that. I mean, come on, imagine them collaborating. Now let's imagine that.
It's happened.
Have they?
Yeah, but if Michael Jackson stopped disrespecting him,
I'm saying, but more
like friendship.
Yes, like
guys,
more collaboration. I mean, come on, like.
Guys, stop fighting. Just be friends.
Like you're gonna fight over a bid for something? Like, come on.
What was it again? A bid for what? What was the auction?
Oh no, he outbid him for catalog rights.
Catalog rights.
Yeah.
Oh, to something of the Beatles? Yes.
What?
To catalog rights of what?
The rights to the songs.
Of the Beatles?
Rights to their music.
The Beatles?
Yes.
I did not hear that part.
Catalog rights.
No, okay. In
the
this
Beatles
case,
back catalog rights.
Okay, in this case, I'm totally with Paul McCartney.
Then Michael Jackson gave Nike permission to use the first ever Beatles song in an advertisement.
Oh boy.
In a 1987 commercial.
Okay, so in a way, Paul McCartney.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, in a way, Paul McCartney has the right to be mad at that.
Oh, totally.
You kind of just took all the rights to your old to your old band. Pretty much just gave it to a company. Well, not gave it. Well, no. Lend it to a company for a usage.
I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson got some pretty
I feel like
big.
That would be
he probably got
that.
something on the side of it.
Totally.
Being Paul McCartney, being like, I can't do nothing now about it because I don't have the rights anymore.
He doesn't own any piece of it.
I would be so bitter so quick.
Okay,
like, you don't even
I take back what I
understand.
said.
Yeah.
I would be mad at that.
I'd be mad. I'd be mad too.
Like,
I'd be really, really
I put
angry.
my heart and soul into this
Yeah.
music, and then this dude comes out
I'm
of
really
nowhere.
invested
and takes
in
it.
this.
Who are you? Go on. Next thing.
But yeah, so after Michael Jackson passed, apparently Paul McCarthy's still salty about it. It means he's angry.
Yeah, I would be too.
Salt.
Well, we
yeah.
could have listeners that don't know, does not know what salty means. In our weird
slang
New York.
changes from location to location. So
Exactly.
here in New York, salty means you're tight, and tight means you're angry.
Yep.
But
and
angry means you're angry. So he's still salty, even though after Michael Jackson passed, he did leave him the rights in his will, song rights back in his will.
He better have you.
Yeah, but apparently that hasn't been determined yet.
And he's been Michael Jackson's
been gone for like a while now.
Since like
I don't know.
2009.
It was
2009. Yeah, 2009. I remember because I got the news when I was at my cousin's graduation, which was the weirdest time to get. But I was like, oh well, this is terrible. But anyway, let's continue with this top 10.
So what number are we on?
That there are no numbers.
We'll just go down.
I'm just
so
going.
What was that,
I'm
number?
just scrolling around.
So what was that like number?
That was like the fourth one we talked about.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's down. It's like 5 or 6 on
Okay.
the list. But here's one. Pretty funny one. So Tommy Lee versus Kid Rock.
I could see that happening.
God.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it has happened, but I
what-
could see it happening.
So what do these two musicians have most in common? Most society might not know this, but they both married Pamela Anderson. And both had relations with her.
There you go.
So what was the feud?
The feud was that in 2007, apparently what happened was that Kid Rock slapped Tommy Lee. Yeah, it got pretty physical. It got pretty physical, and Kid Rock slapped Tommy Lee after allegedly, quote unquote, allegedly overhearing Tommy Lee talking trash about him to Diddy. I wonder what Diddy had to say about
Diddy?
this. Yeah.
Wait,
Tommy Lee was
was
talking
this-
to Diddy.
Was this when he was Puff Daddy?
No. I don't know. Well, it was in 2007. He was probably still P Diddy.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
P Diddy
yeah.
still. At the time. He changed his name so many times. Who cares? We all know who we're talking about. The guy who wears glasses all the time, sunglasses. So apparently it hasn't been determined if it's true yet. Was Tommy Lee actually talking smack? I guess Diddy never came out and said anything.
Good thing too, man. You don't want to get mixed up in some stuff like
drama.
that.
Right.
Good for him for not opening his mouth either. Because
Yeah.
if not, it would have sparked way further than what those
I know.
two had would have been.
And it wasn't just a slap. Slap's the expression I use, but I want to make it clear, like this was a fight, like Kid Rock
fist
got on
fight?
top of him and would not stop punching Tommy Lee in the face until security broke him up. So he
Oh
was
my
pretty
gosh.
heated. I hope he really did hear something. Other than that, I can also understand it being about Pamela Anderson.
Okay. We have like five minutes.
Yeah, we have
6 minutes?
So I mean, I guess any of you guys want to say anything? Wrap something up?
Wait, what's the best one there?
Yeah.
The one that comes all the way at the bottom, which I haven't been able to look into really well, was I really don't know anything about it, but because it was so long ago. It was Vivian Campbell versus Ronnie James Dio.
Ooh,
Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, so the guitarist of Def Leppard and Dio, as we all know, Dio.
Yes.
Yes.
Dio. So they don't like each other very much.
Nor they will ever like each other because rest in peace, Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, seriously. So a couple years before Ronnie James Dio kicked the can, Dio made a statement about his feelings towards Campbell, saying that he's a blank piece blank blank.
Pretty much a lot of blanks.
A lot of blanks.
Whoa.
The one word that we can
Yeah.
put together with the ending, but yeah, a lot of blanks. Anyways.
Tell me how you really feel, though.
I don't know. Apparently Campbell really feels like Ronnie James Dio is one of the vilest people in the music industry.
Was.
That's
was,
rude.
yeah, was, and still believes it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah. So what is this? So Campbell maintains he who was wrong. That it was he who was wronged. That he was wronged. The legendary singer. He says that he didn't quit the band. They quit him. He's proud of those records. And for all the years, Ronnie excluded that he reunited the original lineup of Dio with a new singer. And he says, promising that I wrote those riffs and he's gonna take them back or whatever.
Well, then.
He's really adamant about his portion of what went into Dio and their music career together. But yeah, I don't know.
feels you.
I don't know. I guess that one's all the way at the bottom above honorable mentions, which I don't care too much about any of these. They're not that great. Don't worry.
I don't know if you guys heard, but you know that I think the Rolling Stones are making a new album or something like that.
I didn't
Ooh,
know.
aren't they? Isn't there some sort of
I didn't
pop
hear
or
that.
rap artist included in this said album?
I don't know. I just heard that the Rolling Stones are making an album. I don't know who's in it. I don't know when it's gonna be released, but I heard something about it.
I heard nothing of this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you should get on the website.
I should do a lot of things, but life happens.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting.
we're about to wrap things up. Before we do that, some local quick news.
Local quick news.
Look.
Dun, dun, dun.
Spit it.
My friend Mike, lead singer of Dice 15, has a show this Friday, tomorrow.
Where, time, place?
Webster Hall.
Okay.
In the Marlin Room. 6:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Where's this located for those who don't know where Webster Hall is?
Why wouldn't you know where Webster Hall is?
I don't know.
11th Street in Lower Manhattan.
Cool.
11th Street?
Yeah, Webster Hall.
In the Village.
Yeah.
Come on down, guys.
By Union Square. He's opening for Johnny. What did I say? Johnny
Cash.
No, it was no.
Johnny Cash. The man in black.
Sorry, that's every time someone says Johnny, that's the first thing that comes to mind because he's right across from me at work like 24 hours. I mean, like 6-7 hours at a time. No, it's okay. I work at the Wax Museum. It's not actually him.
Okay.
His face is there. It's the same face.
The face that I gave baby. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. She just gave me this crazy confused face.
Yeah,
it's okay.
So yeah, Johnny Craig, I think.
Johnny Craig, yeah.
Yeah. So like, if you have nothing to do on a Friday night, go support the local music scene. Come on, guys. Yes, and Dice 15 played my last.
Dice 15 is pretty good.
Yeah, they played my last show. They are my children. I have adopted them. They don't know that yet. They don't know that yet, but they're my favorite.
Cool.
Partially my favorite.
Sounds dope. Yes. All right, guys. Remember, keep the music scene in mind always.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. True to that. Yes. So. That's it. That's a wrap up.
So that's a wrap, guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we're doing today. Arlene's having a hard time getting the wrap up out.
Yeah. Usually I'm on top of my game, but no.
Well, guys, this has been Thrasher Radio.
And we're your host. I'm Arlene.
I'm Gus.
And I'm Fabio.
Tune in next week. Same time, same place, same everything.
You already know when and where.
Thursdays from 1 to 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Later.
You're listening to WICR, Iona College Radio.
Every decision I've ever made in my entire life has been wrong. My life is the complete opposite of everything I want it to be.